Hello, Libra. Welcome to my channel. I am Iris Siriani, and I am here to do your monthly spiritual guidance reading for the month of April 2019. So I read my cards intuitively, which means that I receive messages that I relay back to you. But having said that, some of the messages may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Take what resonates and then dump the rest. It's meant for another Libra. So before we get started with your reading this month, I just want to extend a heartfelt gratitude for all of you who have booked private readings with me. I know that there are a lot of readers to choose from, so I am very, very grateful that you chose to book a reading with me. And thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes, and I'm just very grateful for your support on my channel. So let's get started with your reading. So I'm going to have 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle deck that is going to represent the energy that you're bringing in with you for the month of April. And the first card out, there's going to be 3 cards. The first card out is To Be Fair. The second card out is The Fates in reverse. And one more card out for Libra and the energy that they are bringing with them into the month of April. And there we go. And Blessed in reverse. Okay, so Libra, the energy that you are bringing in with you this month is to be fair. And to be fair is all about fairness and the scales, justice being served. And things that were once out of balance are now coming in to balance. So whatever was off and unbalanced, whether this is a relationship that has been unbalanced, or you're caught up in the judicial system, there's a balancing energy that you're bringing in with you in the month of April. And then we have the fates, right? Sometimes things are fated for us, and other times they're just not. Okay, so there's something that there's an unfairness that was going on, an imbalance, and now we have the fates come out in reverse. So whatever this energy is, it has brought blessings to you, but you haven't been aware of the blessings that have been surrounding you. I think perhaps I'm getting the sense that you may have been caught up in what's right and what's wrong, and the inequality of what has been going on, that you're not actually seeing the blessings that are surrounding you. So that is the energy that you're coming in with. Now let's hear some good news coming in for you for April. And I've already pre-shuffled and premeditated on your cards, and I got a real strong sense of that this is going to be a spiritual month for you. If it hasn't already started, I felt a very strong pull to it being a spiritual month for you. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you that you need to hear for the month of April 2019 that are for your highest good. That one wanted to come out. Okay. Let's see. Your first card out is Renewal, which is all about reflection and looking, reviewing things in your life. And it falls underneath the To Be Fair card, which is kind of like a justice card and a rebalancing. Your next card out is King of Winter, which is professional help, getting guidance, and even an emotional relationship. So we'll see how this plays out, whether this has to do with romance or it has to do with something else. Okay. But there is a wisdom with the King of Winter, and I'll show you this card in just a moment here. Yeah. Okay, we've got a few flyers here, so let me just grab these here. Emperor, okay. And one more on the floor here. Alrighty, okay. And the Three of Autumn. All right, so let's get started with what's come out so far. So you have the Renewal card, and the Renewal card, as I said, came out underneath the To Be Fair card. And this Renewal card talks about taking a look at things in our lives that have gone on, and you kind of take stock of, you know, why did this happen, and why did it work out the way it did, and what was my involvement in this, and how can I be better, how can I be different, what changes do I need to make internally for myself, and what do I want to take with me moving forward. So that's what this talks about. It talks about, you know, releasing others from judgments as well. And, you know, with To Be Fair right above it, this has to do with some type of a rebalancing. And so then the King of Winter is about getting professional help. So I can't help but think perhaps that this has something to do with the judicial system, and where you might need a little bit of help in getting things resolved for once and for all. And then you have the Emperor as well. So you've got two major arcanas here, which basically is saying these cards, even though I don't read them in their typical form, they're basic life events that are happening in your life that are causing you to grow and evolve, for you to grow and evolve. So the Emperor has come up in a lot of the readings today, and it talks about balancing the head and the heart and using logic to overcome the challenges. And I do feel that there has been a challenge here where something has been going on that it's run its course. Whatever this thing is, it's run its course, and there has been an imbalance for quite a while. This event, there are certain blessings that have taken place in this event, and there's lots of learning opportunities for you as well. And that's why you're going into this renewal stage here, where you're kind of reflecting back and, you know, perhaps seeing the situation from a different perspective, releasing some judgments of yourself as well as judgments of other people, right? We're just all people doing the best we can moving forward in our lives, and we're not perfect, and we can't expect other people to be perfect as well. And I think in as much as you know, we want to make our crappy life experiences about other people, I think that once we take a step back and take our own personal responsibility and accountability for it, we come from a place of more compassion for the situation and the people involved, and that helps with balancing the scales as well, and honoring yourself through that whole process as well, because this is wisdom and getting advice from somebody wise, but it's also honoring your own internal wisdom is what this is, because this leadership here, and leadership has actually been a theme for this month for many signs as well. The Emperor is all about being the leader, and before you can lead other people, you have to be able to lead your own life, right? And balancing the balance between the head and the heart here, so that you can be, you know, a good shiny role model and leader for wherever you go next in your life. And the best way to influence people is to lead by example. And that's why we need to be a leader or a leaderess in our own lives. So on the last row here, we've got a couple of cards that have already come up for you. It's the 5 of Winter and the 3 of Autumn. So the 5 of Winter is about letting go of grudges, and it falls underneath the To Be Fair card and the Renewal card as well, and letting go of judgment. And then the 3 of Autumn talks about following your passion in life. So, you know, your own internal wisdom, whether this internal wisdom or whether you get professional advice wisdom, you know, you have to follow your passion and honor your own internal wisdom, clarity, and insight. And even if you get advice, even if you were to come to me for a personal reading, I would share my the messages through the cards as I'm doing now, but you have your own internal wisdom to fall back on, and your internal wisdom is the correct wisdom and next right steps. But the 3 of Autumn talks about your career and your passion, and, you know, getting really good at what you love to do, and so that you can be more of your authentic self and have more fulfillment in what you are bringing to the world. Because when we feel like we're being of service to the greater good, or at very least the people that we are meant to be helping or serving, we get a good feeling about ourselves. And when we follow our passion in that way and focus our energy and attention on the things that make what we do really, really good, so that we can be show up for our clients or our co-workers or our bosses in that particular way, and we do a really good job and feel like we're making a contribution, that actually has a completely new, different energy about it. And life circumstances external to that changes as well, and has a really positive influence. We need to feel like we're making a difference in the world. And so the last card out is the King of Autumn. And the King of Autumn is a really successful king. He has this, you know, beautiful German Shepherd sitting beside him. He's surrounded by butterflies and abundance, and he is very assertive and he's very strong. And this is a leadership card as well, and it falls underneath the Emperor, which is also a leadership card. So the advice that's being given to you for the month of April is to, you know, let go of judgments. Let go of judgments of yourself. And this is a funny card, and I know this may have actually come up in your reading in the last couple months, but if you look here, this fella here, he's got his little snowball fortress right there, and he's got a snowball in his hand, and he's, you know, getting ready to throw it at those people walking, right? There's a lot of anger and frustration and resentment and judgments, and, you know, this card talks about letting go of judgments as well, and just walking away. You know, stop the fight, put the snowballs down, and just walk away, you know, and refocus on what you're passionate about. Refocus your energy and attention on to what makes you feel good in terms of what you're passionate about. And this is going to lead you to a lot of victory and a lot of certainty in your life. A king has a lot of clarity. He's got a lot of certainty. He uses his own internal wisdom and his insight to move him forward in his life. And I think you're at that place as you move into April and through April. You know, part of it is going to get, you know, whether it's professional advice or whether it's your own internal advice, you're going to spend some time at some point in April, like kind of looking at, you know, what's been going on, what's worked, what hasn't worked, what do I need to let go of, what do I need to keep. You're going to use this logic between your head and your heart, and you're going to put down the snowballs and stop fighting and just walk away from what doesn't work. You know, it's not worth it. So, and then refocus your attention to what you're passionate about, and create more joy in that way, and call on your inner king. And this does not have, this doesn't mean that you're male. It could be male or female. It's not gender specific. It is, use your inner strength to be assertive, to ask for what you want, ask for what you need, and surround yourself with you know, good company, people that that you feel good around. So not an earth-shattering month, but definitely a month of moving forward and having things that have been unbalanced in your life for quite a while right themselves, and then a refocusing on your passions, whether that is, oh, those are your work passions. Maybe you have a health goal that is your passion. You know, maybe it's just even reconnecting with people that, you know, friends that you kind of lost contact with. Anything that would fuel your joy and make you feel like you're making a big contribution in your life and to other people in your life is the recommendation for this month. So Libra, I hope that you have found this reading helpful and that it resonates with you. If it has resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear what's going on in your life. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave all of the details below on how to get in touch with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell notification button so that you are notified each time I upload a video. So until we meet again for the May videos, have a blessed month of April, and we'll see you then. Bye.